Dillies! Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Top of the morning to you.
St. Patty's? St. Patty's?
Saint Paddy, not Patty. No, Patty is incorrect. Just some Americans decided they were going to butcher it somehow.
They don't ever do that.
But the full name is Patrick, right? St. Patrick. If you're going to shorten the word Patrick, it's Paddy. There's no Patty. That's like a female name or something like that.
Patricia, right? Yeah.
You always got to have yourself a resident Irishman to answer all the questions about Ireland. He speaks for all of Ireland when he tells us, you Americans are a disgrace.
Wasn't there like a Celtic name or something for Patrick or something?
So Podrick is the Irish name?
Porridge.
Kind of. Not quite.
Well, we're going to ask an Irishman. That's what we're doing this St. Patrick's Day, because I'll just say the full thing. Why not? Because I don't want to get anybody
punched out.
I don't want to offend anybody.
Mug.
We've got some 30 weird and wonderful Irish facts, and I want to test them out on our resident Irishman to see if they're actually true or not. Number 1, guillotine. Apparently, it was not invented in France. It was invented 500 years earlier in Ireland.
Yeah, I heard that before. But still, yeah. I mean.
Okay, number 2.
Yep.
Food falling from the sky. Strange case of food falling from the sky. Small black oranges. They were seemingly made from wood with a slight aromatic odor, and apparently they were preserved hazelnuts. But how they fell from the sky is still a mystery.
They were black orange preserved hazelnuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
The term boycott originally originated in Ireland, so that's true. There's a British ex-soldier that had bought some land, was a landowner out there, and his name was Charles Cunningham Boycott. And locals didn't take too kindly to him because of his background, his stature, and his refusal to reduce rents, so they refused to harvest his crops. Number 4, the national emblem. Only country in the world that has a musical instrument as a national symbol. First prisoner, Dundalk Jail? Dundalk Jail? Was built in 1853 by a man named John Coffey.
Oh yeah.
I can respect that name, yeah. In an unfortunate turn of events, when he was building the prison, he encountered some financial difficulties, which usually happens when you're building prisons, ended up declaring bankruptcy and became the first inmate in his own prison. Number 6, cap of Guinness. In 1974, a bizarre medical case occurred when a baby was born with the cap of a Guinness stout bottle stuck in its scalp. Neither the mother nor his doctors had any idea how this cap made it there. The only explanation to date is that she may have accidentally swallowed it at some point.
Or she's opening bottles in interesting ways.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go through your gut and get to your womb, so I think it's gone in a different way.
That kid is definitely Irish.
I wonder if he was born handicapped.
Oh. In 1880, the Statutes Act deemed that Dublin Mean Time as opposed to Greenwich Mean Time was the legal time for all of Ireland. For some reason, exactly 25 minutes and 21 seconds behind the local time in Britain. It was not only confusing, but impractical.
Yes.
All right, number 8, St. Patrick. St. Patrick isn't the patron saint of Ireland. He's also been designated as the patron saint of Nigeria.
I did know that, yes.
Although he never actually made it to Africa himself, which, so he's not Irish and he never made it to Africa.
Okay.
Number 9, an old nickname for the Wicklow people was goat suckers? Wicklow?
Yeah, I guess so.
Contrary to the often used stereotype, Irish people are not in fact the biggest alcohol drinkers in the world. They are actually 4th on the list after Austria, Czech Republic, and Germany. However, they are the biggest consumers of tea.
I did know that.
Ireland's from Ireland?
Ireland.
Ireland is currently the only country in the European Union without a postcode system. That's on the brink of changing.
It's out of date.
So that's out of date. It's cost them 15 million euro.
Ridiculous.
In 2007, the small town of Doon successfully changed its legal Irish name from Andun, meaning simply the fort, to its historical name of Dunblane.
That's how we say it. That's exactly it.
Although there are some strong contenders, the title of the longest place named in Ireland goes to Macanagaridahulia. Muckany Derdulia. How would you say that?
Yeah, like what you said.
Yeah. Walking marriage. Up until the 1920s, couples could legally marry in Ireland just by walking towards each other as long as they did so in Telton County, Meath. If the marriage didn't work out, they could also divorce at the same spot on the same day by walking away from each other. Wow.
Yeah, you doing?
There's polyamorous Red Rover. Just a line of them. Number 15, 1800 Irish population. In 1800, population of Ireland was almost twice as large as the population of the United States. It didn't take long for that to change, however. Nowadays, the population of the U.S. is around 60 times that of Ireland. Wow.
Well, they also have 60 times more land.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. The word quiz. There is a popular legend that the word quiz was invented by a Dublin theatre owner named Richard Daly. In 1830s, he made a bet that he could make up a word and make it known all over the city in 2 days.
I heard that one.
Standing coffin. In 1864, a Dublin doctor by the name of John Osborne achieved notoriety when his dying wish was to be buried in an upright coffin. Why?
He's a vampire?
This done so that he wouldn't be at a disadvantage when the day of resurrection came. So he wouldn't be underground. Smart. Ireland's national airline carrier, Aer Lingus, takes its name from the Irish phrase Aer Lingus. It literally means air fleet. Cool. St. Patrick green, number 19. The color originally associated with St. Patrick was not green, it was blue. There's even a special shade of the color known as St. Patrick's blue. The association of green and St. Patrick only became popular when the green was unofficially adopted as the color of Ireland's nationalism movement. Cool. 20, St. Patrick's Day. Ireland isn't the only place in the world where St. Patrick's Day is a national holiday. Newfoundland, Labrador, in Canada, and the Caribbean island of Montserrat also get a day off for the festivities. Yes or no. In the Irish language, there's no word for yes or no. If you want to confirm or deny something, you must say I did or I didn't. For example, if somebody says, will you have a cup of tea? Answer, I will, thanks.
Well, that's not right. There is words for yes and no.
What are they?
So, believe it or not, sha, which sounds like shade, but sha means yes, and Neil means no.
And anyone who the Lord Mayor of Dublin bestows with the Freedom of Dublin Award receives some unusual privileges. This includes the right to pasture sheep on any common ground in the city boundaries. In 2000, when U2 frontman Bono received this award, he brought some sheep to St. Stephen's Green to exercise his rights. Wow, literally, he's just like, yo, these are my sheep.
He was born that day.
Whatever. The Late Late Show. The Late Late Show is the longest running television show, not just in Ireland, but in the world, running since 1961. The same year television was introduced to Ireland. It has only had 4 hosts since then, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. That is nuts. An album only needs to sell 5,000 copies to reach the top of the Irish music charts. Okay, now we're talking.
Okay, restarting my career.
Yeah, while a book has to sell 3,000 copies to make the top of the bestsellers list. So legit, 5,000 makes you go Irish gold.
Yeah.
I'm going to be an author and take my music there too.
So you would say that's pretty much all correct except for the one.
Yes, the language one not quite, and the postal code one's out of date now, so.
Shaw. See you later.